What's up, YouTube? MGoal40 here. I've had a lot of requests from people have been wanting me to showcase some of my rare cards, just because they've been, I don't know why they wanted to see the stuff, but yeah, ever since the Jack Raid video, a lot of people have been asking me about my personal collection, and kind of what I've amassed over the series of the game. I've had some other stuff, like I had the Emperor of Lightning at one point, not anymore. I'm working on some other cool stuff right now, but kind of as a little patching point. I did manage to acquire the whole Shonen Jump set. It was an early project in the game. I think I finished this around 2009. Took a solid year or two. I really can't get the whole set in here. There's Stein. There's Dark End. So, kind of just gonna probably through. Those of you that watched my earlier channel in the early days, you guys remember I do have 3 Shonen Jump Doom Cows. I've kind of kept them allocated to the side in case I ever need to play them again. But to those of you guys that watched my channel in the early days, you guys will remember them. The set's kind of been fluctuating in price. Like Stein jumped in price, and Sark jumped in price for its current playability, and Stein jumped for no reason. I believe Crush Guard's the hardest to get out of the core set. But yeah, the case was custom made by my friend EagleFan159. It was given to me as a birthday gift. Me and him currently have the only 2 of this design for the case, custom made. So we definitely wanted to get this done just to display it. But nonetheless, it was an early game project for me. Really cool that I finished it. I love having this on display, but just something, I kind of wish I would have earned some of the prize cards. But yeah, nonetheless. I also have the Dark Lord set. I'm so stupid that I picked this up. Like, this was one of the first sets that got released. I got this from Alex Van Sant. I traded $2,200 for it on release. Just kind of kept it, and they've deteriorated in price so much. It was such a terrible investment on my behalf, but nonetheless, I picked them up. So the Dark Lords were fine. Blood Mephist. Blood Mephist has dropped in price too. I didn't lose on this too bad. I got it for like $350 when I picked it up, so they've dropped to $250, which wasn't terrible. No real loss. And then, you guys will remember this. I got this in Indy for getting 3rd place. This card's never going anywhere. It's too much sentimental value. I haven't even opened it out of the case yet. I kind of just left it in here, but yeah, this is the one I got for getting 3rd place in Indy, so that's sentimental value, yo. But yeah, these are the YCS prize cards and stuff that I have. Just that side of my collection. There's another side of my collection that I don't really show off much. Aside from the prize cards, there are other stuff that does exist in this game. We'll start here. Kanan, the Sword Mistress. Back in the early stages in the game, I don't know the year, I want to say '07, might have been '06, but there was a Toys R Us tournament for this. If you won, you got Kanan. Unfortunately, my Kanan's not sealed, but nonetheless, I do have one. I do have a sealed Firewing Pegasus from way back in the day. I believe this was the video game card for the early stages. I don't remember what, but Firewing Pegasus. This was the card for German Nationals. If you went to German Nationals, or Worlds in Germany, you got this. I don't remember what year this was. It's roughly held its price at 50, and then TP8 Dunamis. I also have the World Championship Ciaro. It's not the video game promo, it's the other version from World Championship as well, but this is like my little display case that I have on my desk. There's those. Some other really cool rare stuff that I've kind of just manifested over the years. Let's see here. We'll start here. Testament of the Arcana Lords. This is a replica. You guys have to understand, these being replicas, they're not Oricas. These are actually manufactured by Konami. Don't confuse that with the fact that they are replicas, but do bear in mind that they do exist. I believe this was the 2008 World Championship card. So, Testament of the Arcana Lord, still sealed. Like I said, keep in mind, because it is a replica, it is still an official card. It's not an orca, it was just made by Konami. So I believe that these were given out at Japanese Nats. So to start off the Testament, Tyre the Vanquishing Warlord, I believe that this was the 2009 national card for Japan, the participation. Next up, Agiva, 2010, the Malevolent Shinseo, or whatever it is. 2011, Stardust Divinity, probably one of the hardest ones to get because of the natural disaster that happened in 2011 in Japan that really delayed connecting stuff. The 2012 was Kinglandia. You guys remember Queen Narenia. And this year was really, really strange, the way that they did these. The Dark Magician and Blue Eyes actually double reprinted them in the extra pack, which was really strange. But, you know, following the replica collection, I decided to pick them up since I have every replica to date of the World Championship cards that at least was semi-widely available. So that's kind of my little odd collection of stuff that I've kind of amassed in this game over the years. It is really fun to be a collector. You get to see a lot of cool stuff in this game that you normally wouldn't get the chance to see. But, you know, nonetheless, you know, you'll find your niche in this game that will keep you interested. And kind of collecting all this rare stuff over the years has, you know, done so. These are probably roughly 50 a pop. Landy is probably 3. This one I believe was 500. This one was 2. This one's currently on eBay for 4. And the Testament's like 250, 300. So a lot of cool stuff. I know a lot of people wouldn't pay the prices for this stuff, but you know, it's my little side project. I like to have some cool stuff that not everyone else has, you know. So gotta go love those official products. So hope you guys enjoyed this nice little tour of what I'm sitting on right now. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Like and favorite this video if you like cool collection stuff. And I'm out for now, guys. Later.